Welcome to chapter 13 of the book of Genesis. Abram and Lot part. It's hard to keep these together because it's Avram in the Greek and Abram in the English, and then we have Avraham or Abraham, and all four different possibilities, and my mind doesn't work four different ways. Terrible at chess. Anything I have to plan ahead more than one step, forget it. And but I do it the best I can. And here we have Abraham. I'll read some in the Greek, and then we'll go through the chapter. Hanevi de Avram ex Aegyptu, avtos ke igini avtu, ke pantata avtu, ke lot met avtu is tin erimon. And Abram ascended from out of Egypt. They got kicked out because of, in the last chapter, because of Abram trying to pawn off Sarah as his sister. But they went out, and his wife, Gini, misogyny, hating women, wives, and all the ones of his, and Lot with him. Yeah, Lot's always tags on at the end, into the wilderness. So now they're going across, and let's go up to a map I have here. There it is here. So they're down here in Egypt. They're going across into the wilderness, then south of Israel. What's Israel or Canaan then? And Avram was exceedingly rich in cattle and silver. Now, as far as Lot goes, I said in the last chapter, I thought he was, I remember, the son of Nahor, but he's actually the son of Aran, or Haran in the King James. And Avram was exceedingly rich in cattle and silver and gold, and he went from where he came into the wilderness unto Bethel, unto the place where his tent was formerly, between Bethel and Ai, and go back. So Bethel, I have to move my cheat sheet. It's not really a cheat sheet. It covers up the bottom of my screen. It's this thing here, so I don't cover up the words with my picture. But now he's down in Egypt. He's going back up, and there's Bethel, and then Ai is more closer to the Jordan River. Unto the place of the altar of which he made there at the beginning. I have this at, I changed it because I want to remind myself to italicize it. And Abram called upon the name of the Lord there, and I mentioned in the last chapter, name or title. I believe it's a title, because the Greek onoma can be either a title or a name, and it's Lord. That's not somebody's name. That's a title. And Eava is the correct pronunciation for the Hebrew Tetragrammaton as far as the Greek goes, not Yahweh or Jehovah. And to Lot, the one going forth with Avram, was sheep and oxen and cattle. So he also had a lot of goods. And the land did not have space for them to dwell together, for their possessions were many, poly, and they were not able to dwell together. And there was a battle between the herdsmen of the cattle of Avram and between the herdsmen of the cattle of Lot. And the Canaanites and the Perizzites then inhabited the land. Now, jumping forward, when Moses leads the people into he doesn't lead them into, Joshua leads them into Canaan, and they're to kill and get rid of all the Canaanites. But now this hasn't happened. They're all over the area of Canaan. So Lot is among all these people that don't believe in Kyrios. And Avram said to Lot, "Do not let there be a battle between me and you, and between your herdsmen and between my herdsmen, for we are men brothers. Behold, is not all the earth before you?" Now the Ge could be land. I might change that to land. "Behold, is not all the land before you? Part yourself from me," in the imperative. "If you go to the left, I will go to the right. But if you go to the right, I will go to the left." And Lot, lifting up his eyes, looked upon all the place round about the Jordan, that all was watered. That is, the Jordan River watered everything. And this was before the eradicating by God of Sodom and Gomorrah. It was as the paradise of God, beautiful, and as the land of Egypt coming unto Zor, which would have been the Nile area with the greenery around the Nile River. Beautiful area. It just goes to show, though, that even though something looks beautiful, it doesn't necessarily turn out good. Could be a human being, and it could be situations or material things. And Lot chose to himself all the place around the Jordan. And Lot departed from the east, and they were parted each from his brother. And Avram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in a city of the places round about. And he pitched a tent in Sodom. But the men in Sodom were wicked and sinners before God exceedingly. And God said to Avram, after Lot parting from him, "Look up with your eyes, and behold, from the place of which you now are to the north and the south and the Anatolian," which Anatolia generally means east, and that's what was called, Turkey was called Anatolia in ancient times, and Thalys and the Thalactic Sea, and the sea in the Mediterranean was west. "For all the land which you see, I will give it to you and to your seed unto the eon." And so our seed, now I'm a seed of Abraham or Abram, and I believe the land is there, but I'm not looking for the land in Israel. I'm looking at the land, or Canaan at the time. I'm looking at the New Jerusalem, and that is what I'm hoping for, and you also, I'm sure. "And I will make your sperm seed, as the sand of the earth. If anyone is able to count out the sand of the earth, then they shall count out your seed. And rising up, travel through the land." See, now here I have land instead of the earth. "Unto both the length of it and unto the width." Platos, a plat, something wide. "For to you I shall give it, and to your seed into the eon." So it's for the children of Abraham. Now, I suppose the Muslims think that they are children of Abraham, so therefore they're entitled to the land of Canaan, which I guess they have a point. But later we'll see how the land goes to Israel, which is the name of the person called Judah. He was renamed by God. "And moving his tent, Avram, coming, dwelt around the oak of Mamre, which is in Hebron, which is now in the Palestinian territory. And he built there an altar to the Lord." And I'm not sure if Hebron is on here. Yeah, there is Hebron. So he's got it coming out and going up there and then and down here in Hebron. Now, Abraham's in Hebron and Lot's in Sodom. What's going to happen to Lot? Well, we'll find out chapter 14 if you join us. Till then, God bless.